Good night. Yours truly, Professor Dr. Dolphy Gilpin. I'm here tonight continuing with the periodic table of elements, and we are doing random elements at this time. And tonight we are focusing on antimony with a symbol SB, atomic number 51, and atomic weight of 121.76. And as we had inferred that atomic weight is the average rate of the isotopes or the isotopic weights, average, bearing in mind their abundance in nature. And that's what they get the atomic weight. The noble gas configuration is krypton 4d10 5s25p3. That is krypton 4d10 5s25p3. Antimony. So let's begin here. Antimony, did we let's try to isolate it from our pack of 118 elements. I want to take some time here. In the meantime, as we try to carry on the nickel, we did that last time. SR, AM, I see a S here. That's C, Borgium, SB, antimony. Here we are, 51, 121.6, antimony. All right, so let's look at our notes here now. When we say geographically antimony is rare, and it's found mostly in the sulfide. In sulfide ores, that's antimonite and jamesonite. No short-term exposure to antimony by inhalation can cause skin irritation and eye irritation, whereas long-term exposure to this antimony can cause inflammation of the lungs, chronic bronchitis, chronic emphysema, and other malignancies. So it's pretty much toxic. And as we see, antimony, it's the Greek from anti and monos. Monos mean one and anti, against. That means it's not found as one. It is usually found combined with other elements. Antimony, antimonos, not one. So as we say, it can cause malignancy as chronic bronchitis, chronic emphysema by long-term exposure. And where we could find it, we find it most in Russia, in China, in Bolivia, in Mexico, South Africa, and Turkey. That's where most of this antimony is found. And additional bad effect of antimony, we have pneumococinosis, altered electrocardiogram, stomach pain, diarrhea, vomiting, and stomach ulcers. All these are malignancies found by long-term exposure to this antimony. These are malignancies are first found in laboratory animals, And we know, I think, that antimony trioxide is found to be carcinogenic, SBO3. Now, the Hebrew term abnepuk is used in translation for antimony, which was used to build the temple. And you could find this in Chronicles 29 verse 2 and Isaiah 44 verse this look like 11. In the NIV version, in the King James version, you'll find it in glistering stones and stones with fair color. Isaiah 54 verse 11 and Chronicles 29 verse 2, they use this antimony to build the temple. Now, as we have said, antimony trioxide is found to be carcinogenic. That is, it can be cancer causing. Whether by occupational exposure or by therapeutic exposure, the antimony may cause the above malignancies. So whether by occupational exposure or by therapeutic exposure, we have to be careful. And malignancies, as mentioned, can be inherited by the long-term exposure. Now, food high in antimony are meat, vegetable, poultry, freshwater fish, and a higher level of antimony is found in marine foods. Now, to remove the antimony from the body, you could use chelation therapy, but this has to be administered by qualified medical professional. And as we have said it, antimony is derived from the Greek word anti and monos, which mean not alone. Antimonos, not alone. In other words, it is found mostly combined in sulfites, jamesonites, and antimonites. And antimony is never alone, mostly found combined with sulfur and other metals as copper, lead, and silver. The old name for it is stybium. Stybium, and that's why instead of antimony being AY symbol, it is SB, because it is derived from the old name stibium or stybium. So the S and the B from stybium give it the symbol SB. Likewise, tin, instead of having TN for tin, we have tin for SN. For that is derived from the Latin stannus or something like that. So we have SN, stannus, and antimony from stybium, and so the symbol is SB rather than AY. All right, let's divide this antimony thing in two parts. And so we're going to take a break and we'll return back with our antimony.